I want to start this out by sending my greetings and salutations amongst all my viewers, all those who are taking time out of their days, which I know all our days are hectic. We barely got time. I'm just another YouTuber. Uh, and I appreciate you giving me your time, if that's what it is. I want to begin this by giving greetings and salutations to all my listeners. Peace and blessings upon you all. Hope your families are okay. Hope everyone's on the up and up and in a positive place. Because I think that's important. But to add to that, even if you're not in a positive place, I want you to know that it's. Well, I'm not here to teach. I'm just giving a suggestion. This is how I think. I don't think that it's a such thing as a non-positive state of mind. Even if you are in a rut or you going through something, life's hard. Life's hard right now. You're going through a hardship, maybe tough times. Yeah, those that can be considered a negative state. It all depends on how you look at it. I look at it like, as long as I'm here breathing with a chance at life and the strength to battle whatever hardship I'm going through, I look at whatever any day, however the day's going, whatever the events are of that day, good or bad, I look at it as a positive because I have the power to change that. I don't have to accept that. I don't have to accept the situations that I'm in or the circumstances, because once I feel like I accept them, not as much accept them, but once I allow those situations or circumstances to overcome me, then I feel like that's when you lost. You know how they say um, in the stock market, they say even if your stock is down and you're looking at your stock and you lost a lot of money, uh, wise consultants and brokers, they tell you you don't lose until you cash out. When you cash out, well, then you have your losses. There's your loss. But if you keep your money in, and stock market's up and down just like life. You know what I mean? But you can't jump ship because it's down. If you jump ship, then you might lose the opportunity of the hike. Maybe next month, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. We go through hardships. I've been through. I can honestly say that I've been through. Uh, I don't keep score, but it's approximately. I done been through a 5-year decline, so to speak, and where I want to be. Um, but I know this is the hand I've been dealt, and I can't just throw my hand in and quit. I could, but what is that? Well, what would I be then if I just no? I don't want to play this. This is not what I want. This is not the cards that I want. So here, I quit. I forfeit. That's like laying down. That's like falling off and laying down instead of getting back up, man. Trudging and fighting a battle. I'm gonna keep my cards. I'm going to keep my stocks. I'm going to endure my hardship as long as I got breath in me, in these lungs, and life in this soul, in this body of mine. I'm always just endure because life wasn't never promised to be great. As a matter of fact, life is challenges. Life is ups and downs, and it's probably more ups than downs, depending on who you are as an individual. We all individuals, and we all have individual plans that that I believe we've been ascribed to. Uh, some people is individualized. Some people, their trial and their tribulation is success. What we see success, what most of us see success as, and this is pertaining to the title of this video, which is, I was thinking like, I don't want to get on subject, and this is new to me. I'm getting off subject. I'm running everywhere, but please bear with me because I'm going to perfect this because I want to make sure that my delivery is great. And I want to make sure that I reach the most people that I can, inshallah, God willing. Some people are faced with trials of success, as what we call success. Like, for instance, someone who wins the lottery, who has a background of struggle financially, which ends up being a struggle in every field of your livelihood. If you're struggling financially, 9 times out of 10, we as humans, we're going to struggle in every other field because, we've been, this money thing has been forced upon us, and this ideal and this doctrine of success being the size of your billfold or your purse. That's what people measure their success by, or their accolades, or by material things. This is pertaining to my title, which is, I was just going to ask a simple question. It was more like a statement. I bet you, this is my title. I bet you want to be rich. If you're not rich, I bet you want to be rich. And when I say rich, I mean riches as in monetary, financially stable, financially healthy. We want that, right? We're not wrong for wanting that. But what I'm trying to tap into is, I think we've become obsessed and overly wanting monetary value and gain because we feel like that will put us in a better position, right? Am I right? Tell me if I'm wrong. That's why I'm here. I'm here for the people, and I'm a student at life. I'm a student at everything. I'm not teaching you. I'm having a conversation with you. That's why it's important that my viewers, right now it's hardly none. Inshallah, I'll gain some ground. But if I have to, I'll talk to myself because this is a benefit and a reminder for myself. First and foremost, this is for myself. If I got to talk to myself, if I got to open up a channel in my mind with these recordings. Okay, let me get back on track. So, So we all want monetary value. We want to be monetarily stable. We want to be financially stable. We want to be able to take care of our responsibilities, and we want to live a little. We want to play, right? Am I right? So we've allowed that to take over. I'm gonna put here because this is where I symbolize our soul as being. The soul is the seat. Our soul is the seat of all of our qualities. So your morals, your standards, your character, your integrity. These all come from your soul. These all come from in here. So that's what I mean by the heart being the seat of the soul. Okay, so I believe that we've allowed under our conditions, we've allowed certain things to take over what's supposed to be our driver. I think we've allowed under our certain conditions, money, status, position. I think we've allowed those things through ignorance and through folly to drive us. So that's driven us into a brick wall, so to speak, because we'll work ourselves into the ground, punching the clock, doing 12-hour shifts every day, no sleep, abusing our bodies, abusing our mind, abusing our families, the things that should matter most to us, right? Especially in America. My Americans, they can vouch for me on this. Life is just hustle and bustle. I'm everywhere, but please bear with me. If I lost you, forgive me, but bear with me. I'm gonna start writing it down so I can just stick to a timeline or something. But if you're an American, and I see it because in traffic, every day, all through around the clock is rush hour. I don't care. It can be a Sunday. It can be Saturday like today. I see people, man, they ain't even going to work. I see people rushing when they don't even have to rush. Just because they're conditioned to rush. You see that too? I see it all the time. People tailgate me because I'm cool. I'm cool in my driving. Probably because my tags are expired. But even before my tags was expired, I was cool, moderate in my driving. Right? I don't get all up on nobody's tail. I don't like when nobody get on my tail. I like smooth. I'm not gonna go too slow, but according to these people and their speed, I'm going slow. So I see these people. I look in their faces. I see them through my rear view when they're hot dogging me. You know that they're in a rush. It's a Saturday morning. You know we should be out chill. Where you going at? I know you ain't going to the clock. Some people rush to get to the convenience store. Some people rush to get home. You ever seen a commercial where the guy, it ain't even a commercial, it's like something that I seen online on the internet where the guy was like, what would life be if everybody ran everywhere? And you see him running everywhere. He run and get his socks. And he run in the refrigerator to get something to drink. Then he runs to the TV just to watch the TV. He's running everywhere. He was like, and the purpose of that video was like, what if everybody ran just instead of walk? We just ran. You know what I'm saying? And it opened me up. I was thinking, but people do that. People rush when they don't have to rush. Me personally, I don't think it's never a time to rush. I don't never rush. So I'm late a lot of times. We call it Coatley time. That's my last name, Coatley. And Coatleys have their own time. Yeah, we're known for it. We got the like New York minute. We got a Coatley minute. So I see y'all in the Coatley minute. Hey, don't watch your clock. Coatley minute ain't even got no measurement to it. It's just like, and I might say I'll be here in 10 minutes, but it's not on that. It's not on the scale of daylight savings time. Yeah. Yep. We got our own time zone. So what I'm saying is, I don't rush to do nothing. I used to rush, and I get myself in a lot of trouble. I lose my keys. I forget I'm at home on the dresser. I get a speeding ticket. Crash. I've done it all. Rushing. Until I started practicing my 4Ts. Take time to think. And also take time for everything. If you late, you late. You probably, it just shows that where you at on your commitments. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of rushing, let me figure out like what am I doing wrong? What can I do more right to make myself more productive in uh, my time? Yeah, but no, people rush to the convenience store. It's just natural. It's they're being programmed to rush. Everybody wants to rush success. We want overnight success. We want everything rapid. All the new devices, all the new machinery, all the new restaurants. Everything's built on, what do they call that? They call that I lost it. Forget about it. But we want everything in an instant. So you see where we're losing ourselves, right? Instead of gaining, you gain when you work at things. You allow things to unfold. That's why they say patience is a virtue. It's a jewel. Patience is a jewel. But who has patience? I don't want to wait. I gotta wait for my check until Friday. And then that's what I'll be like. I don't want to wait till Friday. I want y'all to pay me before my sweat dries. How about that? Ain't too much to ask for. Well, I ain't gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. I gotta do my own thing. I gotta figure it out. We want everything in an instant. So I say that to say we've been programmed. You know what I mean? And everybody wants success. Everybody wants to live comfortable. You know what I mean? Some for good reasons, some for bad reasons. That's not for me to determine. I'm just saying that we are in a condition to where we have been conditioned to think everything's supposed to be overnight. Yeah, everything is not overnight. Success. First, you have to define success. You have to make your own assessment, and you have to make your own conclusion of what success is. We all got different successes, and I'm not gonna tell you yours is wrong and mine's right. Mine's wrong and yours right. We all got different. You know, it all depends. It's perception. So I believe this has became begin not even begun. It's been. It's become an illness. It's become an illness in our communities, and we have allowed a monster. We have created a monster, and I'm gonna keep it on me. I'm not even gonna say we, because y'all don't know what y'all doing. But I have created a monster that I can't continue to let this monster live within me, because it's leading me astray from my purpose, and the that's the sub part of this title of I Bet You Want to Be Rich. Purpose. Do I even know my purpose? Because this is real talk. This is a real question to this day. My purpose switches up. But at the end of the day, I know my purpose. It's just that life is like this. And I don't always do right. I don't think right. I don't eat right. I don't take care of my mental. So I've become accustomed to making hasty decisions. Not even thinking them through. You know what I'm saying? Just making hasty decisions. Oh, this is what I want. Today, this is what I want. Next week, it's going to be something different. But I still want what I wanted last week, but I want to add to it. I want to switch it. I want to formulate it a little bit, right? So let me concentrate on making a solidified purpose. Just going to trump all my purposes. Because we got different purposes. We all want different things. The purpose is, you could say it's a goal. It's a destination. My purpose is my destination. It's what I want to. It's where I want to end up at. My final destination is my purpose. And then I think like, okay, well, what happens when I attain my purpose? Me being me knowing me, I'm gonna want to add to it or switch it up, formulate it. And my purpose is gonna change. But if it's doing that, then it's just telling you that your purpose is not solidified. You should only have one purpose, ultimate one purpose. What is your ultimate purpose in life? What is your final destination? Because this is going to define how you conduct your livelihood, the decisions you make, the moves you, that you put in place, your ones and twos and threes and fours, your steps. This is going to determine that your day to day. This is not a small goal. This is not like a stepping stone. Your purpose is your ultimate purpose. We should all have one purpose. At the end of the day, we got one purpose. Some people, at the end of the day, their purpose is to take set their children up, for a good start. Some people's purpose is to be financially wealthy. Mine is a Muslim, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all my Muslims and non-Muslims. Peace be with you. Because we're not making this a religious thing, but me as a Muslim, this is what I believe in as an individual Muslim. My purpose is, I believe in an afterlife, paradise, Jahannam, which is hell, Arabic, and Jannah, which is paradise in Arabic. May we all reach Jannah for the ones who believe in that. May we all reach the highest heaven right next to, our Creator. But my purpose is just that. It's to make it, that's my final destination. That's what I want my final destination to be, as I'm going through life. That's my governor. That's my GPS. That's my purpose. That's my ultimate purpose. So this is how I conduct my day to day. I'm thinking Jannah. I need to make it to Jannah. Yeah, I want to make it to Jannah. So when I see this person in need, let me help this person in need. I see the person on the corner and they asking for a little money because they in a situation. And I got it. If I got it that day, then I'm going to rush to it. I'm going to rush to helping people. Or I'm going to rush to good because I know that's going to solidify my purpose. Me attaining my purpose, okay? So let's rewind a little bit because our purpose is going to determine everything. It's our determinator. All right. My purpose my final destination can't be purchased. It can't be purchased monetarily. No, I can't buy paradise. I can't buy heaven. It's got to come from the seat of affection. It's got to come from my soul. My soul has to be purified. I don't have to be an angel. Lord knows I'm not. But I have to have an intention to do what is right, to make it to my goal. So that's allowed me to get away from the condition that has been set in place for us to be rich, to be wealthy, financially stable, monetarily wealthy, healthy. Yeah. This is nullified that because I know this substance, being money, this substance can't buy me a ticket to my final destination. So it's irrelevant. It's a tool. Yes, it's a tool. I don't want to take away from the importance of money and to be financially stable, but it's not as important. So with me figuring that out, it humbled me in many ways. I became Muslim in 2010. It was a transformation. It was an enlightenment. It was a total 360. It was a 180 because a 360 is a turnaround, right? Which I've been going through turnarounds. Like I said, I'm nowhere close to holy, pure. But 180 I made, alhamdulillah, by the permission of Allah, by the blessings and mercy of Allah. That's what I believe. He blessed me with Islam. And my family and my friends, they can vouch for this. It turned me completely around. Now if I was going this way, I made it a 180. Now I'm going this way. Even though this way it's not all straight. It's it's verse. It's like that. That's how it goes. But I'm doing it like that, and I'm going, but I ain't going. I'm not going straight. But I'm making that. My intention is there. My intention is everything. Your intentions are everything. You know how they say, if you want it, it's yours. They call it manifestation. If you want it, it's yours. You already got it. To just think it, oh, you got it. mind over matter. It's cliche, but it's the truth. It's hard to put into fruition. It's hard to put it into play, but it's attainable. It's accessible. It's accessible. It's just practice. It's determination. It's discipline. All the things that hurt. Yeah, those things hurt. Those things hurt. Those things worry you. Those things frustrate you. They even depress you because you don't think that you're doing right enough. You gotta be easy on yourself, right? I gotta be easy on myself. And I beat myself up. But on the same token, I gotta push myself too. I can't be too relaxed on myself. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't loosen up. I gotta tighten up. And if I get too tight, I gotta loosen up. It's a balance. So I'm at 30 minutes right now. I want to make these videos 20 minutes, inshallah. I'm working, y'all. I'm working. I'm practicing, and it's gonna make perfect, inshallah. Bear with me. The point of everything I just said, of asking you, but first and foremost, asking myself a rhetorical question. I bet you want to be rich. With the sub question, or not question, statement, or focus, or yes, or my sub focus is, okay, before I answer the question of I bet I want to be rich, what is my purpose? Because if I make it rich, if I stumble across financial richness, then alhamdulillah, meaning all praise be to Allah, all glory be to Allah. I'm making it accepted. But you know the old cliche, be careful what you wish for, because I mentioned earlier in this video, I hope y'all can hear me, I was covering up. If not, I'll deliver it again. But earlier in the video, I mentioned the lottery ticket winner that came from nothing. I might have juggled past it so quick and didn't even finish it, but here it go. That lottery ticket winner that came from nothing, that came from the slums, never had money, always wanted money. Sole purpose was to get money for whatever reason, just to do better, be in a better position, help people. It's not wrong to want money, okay? But when this lottery ticket holder gets this money, these millions of dollars coming from nowhere, they don't even have no idea of how to handle millions of dollars. NBA players, NFL players, people who come from hardships, financial hardships, but then they attain greatness, so to speak. I also mentioned earlier that we are individuals and we have all been given our own trials and tribulations. So this can be, or not could be, this is a test. Yeah, everything is a test. Some people are tested with difficulty. A lot of people are tested with success and ease. All right? But what do we see with our own two eyes? What do we see happen with those lottery winners, NFL players, NBA players? Overnight rich people. You see a lot of those people, become doomed. Actresses, actors, Hollywood. It's not as pleasant as you think. Oh wow, I just hit a lick. Yeah. When I used to do it, I did the streets. And when I hit the licks, You know what? Because my life, I did the licks because I was in need. So I didn't have the patience, which is the virtue and the jewel. Uh, nah, heck no, no patience. I'm gonna make this happen myself at my own speed. I set the speed, not nature. No, I'm controlling this. Let me. Well, this ain't driving. This ain't driving. It's this. A lot of times it was this. Dumb shit. I mean, I can admit it, but I allowed myself to fall victim of myself. Those NFL players, those lottery ticket winners, uh, they bit off more than they could chew. They lost. They lost. They lost touch. Is that fair to say? They lost touch. And what happens? Oh man, a lot of them commit suicide. A lot of them just get depressed. And how you gonna be depressed? Well, we ask, how's man depressed and he in the mansion? But you know what them people be doing? They be in a big mansion, man, and all they hear is the echoes because it ain't that the mansion's empty. Nah, the mansion is fully loaded. You hear echoes because the walls, see, you probably got 12-foot ceilings, man. And you probably got a wide space. You go hear echoes. But then those ain't the echoes that they hear. The echoes that they hear are from here. Please believe me. I've studied it. How can these people with all this money and this fame and this position and this power and they got everything that we want. They got it. How can a bad day? What Puffy say? More money, more problems. Fuck Puffy talking about. This nigga dancing. You ain't happy in a motherfucker. I ain't never seen this nigga. You know what I'm talking about? It be them echoes be coming from her. It be empty, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Somebody told me this. As a matter of fact, I read it. If you lose this, you lose that, there's nothing else. There's nothing you can pick up off the shelf at Walmart to replace it. You know what I'm saying? There's no bank vault that's gonna replace that. There's no diamonds that's gonna replace that, man. You got people out here that they are, and I don't want to judge. I'm not judging nobody, but it's the truth. You got people out here that are disguised in jewelry, disguised in designer clothes, designer cars, designer houses, homes. They're just a shell. You know what I'm saying? And you got people out here like me. Man, I'm struggling as far as financially, but I know I got this. This gets me through. Yeah, this gets me, and they ain't got that. So who's rich? Perception, right? Who's rich? You want to be rich? What matters? 12-hour shifts, getting that overtime pay, which they killing you in taxes. They kill me in taxes. I'm a construction worker. We do 712s. We travel. I'm a traveling millwright. I go around the country. I leave my family. I leave what I know, what I love, what makes what I feel like um, accommodates me. R is is my structure. I leave those things. I have no children, but still, I have plenty of nephews and nieces. I got all sisters. I got a mother who I love dearly. I leave those things in the pursuit of financial stability. I also mentioned earlier when I hit that lick, I got that money. I was straight. You know what happened? After all that uh, pain and suffering and hardships that I was going through, ooh, I got the money. Guess what? That's what happened. Not only did things get worse, not only did my condition get worse, but I lost myself to where I'm like, it was harder for me to find myself after that. But it wasn't, I don't look at it like it was a bad thing. What I mean by that is I got that money and the stupid things that I was doing that made me be in the position of being financially unstable, it just enticed it. It just magnified it. So that money, as quick as it came, was as quick as it got the fuck from away from me. I used to think that money, I used to say, yo, money don't like me. Money don't like me. Because I was getting it the wrong ways and I was expecting it to last. And it wasn't appreciated. You work for something and you put in the patience to get it, you appreciate it, it lasts longer. I quit selling drugs and started working. I started getting a paycheck every week. I appreciated that paycheck because I put in hours and I put in hard work for that paycheck. It wasn't just no answer phone and make a delivery. No blood, sweat, and tears came with this paycheck. So, hey, it meant the value of that money was a little bit more than it was on that other end, right? Sometimes the things that we hold dear to us, things that we think are just perfect, it's actually the opposite. They're bad for us. The good is bad. And guess what? I know you know where I'm going. The bad is good. Shit is confusing and it's not life ain't fair, right? Sorry. It's my prayers. Let me get down. Alhamdulillah, I'm ready to end this. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan rasulullah. The things we think are good, the things that we think are bad, exercise. It hurts. I go to the gym, I hurt. And it takes a long time for the muscles to develop. And I'm thinking like, why in the fuck, right? Forget this. I'm all right for real. I can just not eat. I can go on one of them street diets. I can tone up like that, right? What is that doing to me? That's that fly by night shit. That's that microwave. But the hard work, what holds and what's good, hey, perception, purpose. I bet you want to be rich. So I hope I gave y'all some, I know I was everywhere with it, and inshallah, I promise, if may Allah will it to be done, I'm gonna start writing it down, and I'm gonna stick to a timeline, and I'm gonna make it 20 minutes. I'm at 45 minutes. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta govern ourselves, and even the little things, man, because that builds discipline. I made a video the other day. I ain't even published it. I had some music with it, and it was a copyright thing, but I mentioned in it that time. It was about time. You know what I'm saying? It was about timing. I said, isn't it funny when we in comfortable conditions, time fly. Time fly anyway, but it's perspective, right? At the family reunion, you at the club, or you doing fun things and agreeable things. Time fly. Let you be in a penitentiary or at school, and you looking at the clock. Me, I'm looking at the clock because I got other shit to do. I'm thinking about after school. I ain't paid attention to not a near another subject. Yeah, they think I'm dumb, but really I'm not applying myself. I'm microwaving this shit, man. Like, hey, I gotta get to the fast money. What are y'all teaching me? Y'all teaching me some shit that is really, you know what I'm saying? But if applied in, it could be long term. Stocks, don't worry about them downfalls. The stock market's up and down. But you know what? If you look at the overall picture and the summary of the stock market is climbing. You look at it day to day, microwave, instant. You looking at it day to day, don't even pay attention to your stocks, man. Let them grow. Just go. If you ain't got them, if the money is not comfortable, if you're not comfortable with putting that money in there and letting it grow, don't put your money in there. You want some microwave shit. You know what I'm saying? You can do that, and it's ways to stick and move. Don't get me wrong. It's a balance. It's stocks. It's long-term stocks, and it's some fly-by-nights. But the money and the growth is in the long term. No fast food, man. Put it in the oven. What's gonna be better? Mama Duke's oven broiled rotisserie chicken out of damn McDonald's burger. Microwave instant popcorn. I bet if you make it, you know what I'm saying, make it old school on the stove, popcorn always better, man. Practice, practice, practice. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Discipline. That can be a goal. There's a lot of our people, and I mean in the black community, that are losing their life over false projections. I hate to see it. It's all about money, all about success, position, instant, microwave. Everybody wants to be something right now. They can't wait. They ain't going through apprenticeships. They ain't taking time to think. Nah, nobody does that. So everybody's dying. I don't want that for us. You know what I mean? Let's change it. Let's change the narrative, man. Let's figure it out. At least we can try. At least we can say, hey, we try to figure it out. Yeah, right. Tupac. Nah, people are getting to say he dug this, dug that, but Pac was really trying to figure it out. Pac was really trying to figure it out. If you want it, you gotta first apply yourself. Then comes the patience. Then comes your success. Inshallah. Hey, let's do this again. All right, I gotta go. I gotta take